Big homie wanted to look like a gay painter.
From straight up clowning Jay-Z for allegedly trying to look like a famous gay painter, to putting him on blast saying his whole come-up is really just tied to wifing Beyonce.
Look, when Jay signed his contract, the big one was with Beyonce.
Mm-hmm.
When he signed that contract, the marriage contract, he got trophies. Now those trophies came rolling in, buddy.
Did one of hip-hop's most powerful figures really try to keep 50 Cent off the Super Bowl stage? And did Eminem step in at the last second to stop it? That question is suddenly everywhere after heated footage between Jay-Z and 50 Cent started going viral again. And the story behind it goes way deeper than most people realize. It started when 50 Cent began clowning Jay-Z's appearance online, joking that he was trying to copy the look of a famous painter. But the jokes quickly turned into something bigger. 50 also claimed that Jay-Z's biggest success didn't come from music alone, suggesting his rise exploded after marrying Beyoncé. Some fans laughed it off as classic trolling. Others saw it as a direct jab at the industry's most powerful couple. And that's where the tension instantly came back to life. But the real reason this rivalry is trending again connects to something much bigger than jokes. Behind the scenes, a story has been circulating about the 2022 Super Bowl halftime show. On stage that night were legends like Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, and Kendrick Lamar. And then suddenly, the internet exploded when 50 Cent appeared upside down performing in DA Club. It became one of the most unforgettable moments of the entire show. But according to 50 Cent, that moment almost never happened. The claim first surfaced when 50 spoke on Cameron's show, suggesting powerful people didn't want him included in the performance. Now, it's important to note this accusation has never been officially proven. But according to 50, someone behind the scenes allegedly tried to block his appearance. And considering Jay-Z's company Roc Nation has helped coordinate Super Bowl halftime shows with the NFL since 2019, fans immediately started connecting the dots. But then another name entered the conversation: Eminem.
Jay-Z told Dr. Dre, just for people who's not up on this, or Eminem, that he didn't want you to perform part of that Super Bowl they had a couple years ago.
According to people close to 50 Cent, Eminem reportedly pushed for him to be included. Some rumors even claimed Eminem told organizers he wouldn't perform unless 50 was part of the show. That detail has never been confirmed by the NFL or Roc Nation, but the story spread fast because of one reason: Eminem and 50 Cent have been loyal to each other for decades. And if that pressure really happened behind closed doors, it could explain how the upside-down entrance during In DA Club became reality.
Why do you think that is?
Well, I just think,
threatened,
possibly. Not even threatened. You know, I think it's just when you take the competition from. Like our culture is competitive, man. It is, but I think when it goes past the music itself to blocking things in business, then I don't understand that.
But to understand why fans even believe this story, you have to rewind more than 20 years. Because this rivalry didn't start with the Super Bowl. It started in the late 1990s when 50 Cent was still an unknown rapper. His controversial track How to Rob jokingly imagined robbing famous artists across the industry, including Jay-Z. The record instantly got attention. And Jay-Z fired back during a freestyle and later on his album, brushing off the newcomer with a cold line questioning who 50 Cent even was. At the time it seemed like normal hip-hop competition. But that moment planted the seed for a rivalry that never fully disappeared. Then everything changed in 2000 when 50 Cent survived a near-fatal SHA-0 ting. After recovering, he disappeared from the spotlight for a while. But the comeback shocked the entire music world. Eminem and Dr. Dre signed him, and his 2003 debut album exploded. Overnight, 50 Cent went from underground controversy to one of the biggest names on the planet. And suddenly the competition with Jay-Z wasn't just lyrical anymore. It was about influence.
But for me, I mean, Jay, you know, you got to remember, he didn't want 50 at the Super Bowl. That was crazy.
Wait, Jay didn't want 50 at the Super Bowl?
You didn't know that? Yeah, he didn't want...
I remember Eminem pushed for it.
That was some hated. Yeah,
I remember Eminem was like, I'm not going to do it unless 50 does.
50 Cent later claimed Jay-Z preferred handling conflict indirectly, sometimes sending other artists into battles instead of stepping in personally. That claim has always been debated by fans, and there's no official confirmation supporting it. But the comments added fuel to an already heated rivalry.
When it goes past the music itself to blocking things in business, then I don't understand that. Like right now, he's not even competing for a slot. You don't have a new song out that he want to be on the top 10 or top 5, and you still competing. It just don't make sense. Like, what are we competing for?
At one point, 50 even called Jay-Z the coolest punk in hip-hop, a line that instantly spread across blogs and radio stations. It was the kind of comment designed to provoke a reaction. But what made things even more interesting was that the competition moved beyond music and into business. Both men started building massive empires. 50 Cent made headlines with a major vitamin water deal that reportedly earned him huge money. Jay-Z expanded Roc Nation, launched partnerships across sports and fashion, and built a reputation as one of the most powerful businessmen in entertainment. And that's where the rivalry started looking less like rap beef, and more like a battle for industry control. But then came another controversy that sparked debate all over again. 50 Cent began joking that Jay-Z's Grammy success seemed to increase after he married Beyoncé. The comment was clearly sarcastic, but it still triggered endless online arguments. Some fans believed 50 was simply trolling, something he's famous for. Others claimed he was criticizing how power and connections might influence the music industry. There's no evidence proving that theory, but the debate itself kept the rivalry alive. And the trolling didn't stop there. At one point, 50 Cent even joked that Jay-Z modeled parts of his image after legendary artist Jean-Michel Basquiat. The comment sounded ridiculous to some people and hilarious to others. But once again, it kept their names tied together in headlines.
There ain't never been no 50 Cent Jay-Z conversations, questioning whether there was a competition between the two. There's a huge difference in energy internationally in 50 Cent and Jay-Z. In fact, his largest selling record sold 430-something thousand copies. My largest selling records, plural, 2 of them sold 5 million.
After more than 25 years, the strange part is that the rivalry never truly ends. 50 Cent thrives in public battles. He jokes, trolls, and throws comments directly into the spotlight where everyone can see them. Jay-Z, on the other hand, is known for operating quietly through deals, partnerships, and corporate influence. 2 completely different approaches to power. One loud, one silent. And maybe that's why this story keeps resurfacing. Because the real battle might not be about music anymore. It might be about who truly controls the industry behind the scenes. So when fans watch that viral Super Bowl moment again, 50 Cent hanging upside down while the crowd goes wild, some people see an iconic performance. Others see a story of loyalty, power, and alleged behind-the-scenes pressure that was never fully explained. But here's the real question people keep asking. If Eminem hadn't stepped in, would that moment have ever happened at all?
There's a huge difference in who we are with each other internationally. Let them be fooled in America and think there's a competition there. Because America can be purchased. We can buy it with marketing dollars. You see what I'm saying? But the rest of the world, there's not enough marketing dollars to go around to change the way the rest of the world feels about it. See, he's a piece of work, man. He always put somebody in front of him. When Jada came for him, he put Beanie in front of him. And Beanie went back and forth with Jadakiss. When Cam came for him, he put True Life in front of him. And they went back and forth. And he just didn't compete. Jay's the coolest punk in hip-hop. His presentation makes people decide to say,
oh, man.
You know, because he's big. And his take on it is bigger than the actual art form. He won't actually...
Look, when Jay signed his contract, the big one was with Beyonce.
Mm-hmm.
When he signed that contract, the marriage contract, he got trophies. Now those trophies came rolling in.
So you're saying the success is derived from the marriage?
I've absolutely been treated differently.
The accolades. Because he's no longer viewed as what, like a street or gangster rapper. Now he's viewed as a businessman, entrepreneur, family man.
And the biggest ones because of the position Beyonce's.
Oh, wow.
Right? You were connected to the biggest. He imaged himself after a gay painter. Your big homie wanted to look like a gay painter.
What are we talking about here?
We're talking about Basquiat. He wants to look like a gay painter.